When I tell you how this world is dark and demonic, I have been saying this for years. Earth is dark. The people are dark. I'm just going over and seeing updates for Adriana Younge, the little 11-year-old girl that was unalived in Guyana. And my heart does hurt a little bit more because, my maternal side is Guyanese. My mother was Guyanese. My whole side is, that's the family that I grew up with. And ooh, I didn't watch anything with showing the body because I just don't want that in my head. But the agony of this poor father, her relatives, her aunts, it is what happened. And are we ever going to find out the truth? Something happened. The father knew. Her father knew. He didn't leave those hotel grounds because he knew his child was still in there. He knew in his gut. And we're seeing that after her body was discovered and he actually pulled her body out of the pool, and we're seeing that the hotel guests literally burnt down the hotel, because they're hiding something. The staff was in there, the police were there. They burnt down the hotel. Then they went to the owner of the hotel and burnt down his house. And they're lucky that's all they did. They're lucky that's all they did was burn down some property. There's protests happening right now in Guyana. I know that the government had offered to bring in somebody works in the Guyanese government to do an autopsy, and they're like, the family declined. They wanted an outside person, and they got somebody who was based out of Barbados. I think he's Trinidadian, but he's based out of Barbados. But I was hearing, I don't know that the government is paying for him. So if that's true, I don't know how, if he's going to follow the law or if he's just going to be paid off. If there's a GoFundMe, I hope that they are able to use that and get an independent, I think, is it pathologist? Whoever does autopsies, that's not the right word, but anyway, you know what I mean. Whether it's getting somebody from maybe Brazil, getting somebody from Canada or the US or the UK, somebody independent to do the autopsy, because I do not believe that this person is going to be honest. I think they're going to be paid off, allegedly, of course, all allegedly. But yeah, the heartbreak of this father, and I hope the protests continue. And what is going on at that hotel? Like within half an hour of her being there, she's gone. Like, and what I read there, her face was bruised up, and like, what did you do to this child and why? Because like many places around the world, Guyanese people, we do believe in, many of us, we call ourselves, Christian, Muslim, Hindu, whatever, but a lot of us do white magic, black magic. Yeah, I'll use those generic terms. And what's going on? Or was it just some sick employee who just decided to, I'm going to see if I can catch somebody else's kid or catch some victim and do whatever. And I got away with it before, so I'm going to get away with it again. Like, what happened? And how many times have they gotten away with it that they are so confident? But I hope the people just keep going, and don't give up until justice is found. Don't give up. Don't let them give you some half-assed answer about, oh, she drowned. Drowning victims don't have bruises all over their face and whatever else was under her. Mm-mm. This world is so dark and so demonic. I wouldn't even say it's frightening. You kind of always know what it is, but the fact that it's not being hidden anymore, it's almost done like, yeah, we did this, and what are you going to do about it? You can't do anything about it, but we can. We, the people, are more in numbers than the people that work in government agencies, in schools, in the police forces. We have the power. We have the numbers. We need to take it back. Remember, they are working for us, not the other way around. They are working for us, and we have the numbers. Let it all fall down. Let it all burn.